are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So it is... I got a few things to explain, so let me get started. I have not uploaded to my channel in just over a month, which for me is abysmal. The YouTube algorithm doesn't take nicely to people that take an extended period of time off. But it was my favourite time of year. It's Christmas time. I always take a couple of weeks off around then anyway. But I mean, the last 2 years nearly have just been very difficult. We've all been under a lot of kind of like prolonged stress. So yeah, I basically just took an extended period of time off because I just really I really genuinely needed it. Now, I say I've been doing nothing, but I mean, clearly I have been doing something in the last month. You can see that the background, if you watch my videos somewhat regularly, this is slightly different. I mean, it's quite different, but it might not look to you any different if you're not very familiar with my stuff. I have moved my studio to a different room. I didn't move where I am, I just moved literally the room. Also, I'd like to really quickly let you know that I have just finished doing a live stream for the Google Arts and Culture's YouTube channel where we played a really fun interactive game with their Super Zoom tool. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below if you want to check it out. And just for clarification, this video is an ad to help promote the content that I made for the Google Arts and Culture YouTube channel. It's a fantastic channel. Please check it out and subscribe. I'm going to leave it in the description down below. Basically, we just played a really fun interactive game where we used a tool they have called their Super Zoom tool, and essentially it allows you to super zoom into about 2,000 paintings they have there. It's available on their website and their app as well on your phone, which is really cool. You can also virtually visit museums based on your favorite artists and artwork pieces. It's awesome. I'll leave it in the description down below. So basically, where I was filming before, the room I was filming in before, it was a wonderful big space. It was great, but it was almost too big because I had a lot of echo and I had a wasted space. Also, the room I was in before, people could just like walk past and see me filming. A guy is literally mowing the lawn out there. Well, need to up and move my space again. No, literally though, he's walking this way. Oh no, he's coming in here. I also have a much nicer view outside and the window is really nice and bright as well. I actually found myself, because this used to be like my packaging room where I'd be packaging any products that I put together and sell. I find myself coming into this room and sitting at the desk in here to make some artwork for videos. So I was like, you know, why don't I just move my office here? So yeah, today I'm going to be showing you all around my office. I will leave links to everything in the description down below. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you basically my entire filming and art studio setup. And because I'm also going to be showing you my other studio, which is basically my shop room, I'm going to basically be giving away a set of my brand new paintbrushes. These are currently sold out, but they are on pre-order at the moment. We've already sold out, I think, a fifth of the stock that we have in, just in pre-orders. So I'll leave a link to that if you would like to check out my paintbrushes down below. But I'm going to be giving a set of these away. If you would like to enter to win, all you've got to do is follow the Artistic Bear Co Instagram page, and I'll have a post up there as to how you can win it. But yeah, enough waffling. I think it's about time we get started showing you around this space, and let's get started. So we have double doors into the office, which makes it really nice when I want to bring in big furniture or anything. Well, I don't really know why I'd want to, but you know, I can. We have my rug here, which I've got hairbands, ignore that. This is how it looks. This is some really nice wallpaper that I got. It reminded me a lot of my banner. So basically, I forget the name of it, but I bought this from Wayfair. Honestly, the only issue I had was when I pulled it back, I'm like, does this look cute? Or does it look like wallpaper that maybe my grandma would have had in the 60s or something? This is my microphone. This is something that I invested a lot of money into because the other space was so echoey. This space is actually also echoey, but I've actually learned to kind of modify the audio a little bit so it doesn't sound like this. So we're bringing it a little bit closer here. I now have a shelf. I actually spent such a long time trying to decide how I wanted these pictures to be because I really like gallery walls, but I couldn't get it like just right. And I love gold on dark backgrounds, but because it has a pattern, you really can't see any gold. So my little gold bear, which is now over there, it highlights really well on a light or a dark wall, but obviously because I have a pattern now, it doesn't look good. Yeah, this is my other wall. It's not fully finished yet. Obviously the lighting has a lot to be desired. I need to put this one up, but it's one of those awkward ones where you have like a hole each side and you got to measure it and make sure it's level and all that rubbish. So yeah, that one's not up yet, but basically this is where I have now put my sofa. It's just really nice. I have a nice lot of space. So this is the light that will hang from the ceiling. I like it because it like folds around like that and I can aim it at my head. This, I started to put this on the ceiling, but as you can see, it's not screwed in all the way because I have to charge my electric drill and it hurt my arms too much to just like do it manually. So I'm just like letting it hang out. Literally. So I really wanted to make a feature of my paintbrushes from my paintbrush line. These are all basically ones that I quality controlled and was not happy personally about sending out to people. So basically each brush I send out, usually I'll do my best to quality control it, and whatever I'm not happy with, I'll just keep for myself or put in this little pot here. I also really love this print. I got this from Etsy. This one, by the way, people are always asking me where I got this from. This was also from Etsy. And then I just put a little shelf here of some of my favourite paint. Also paint that I don't use anymore because it's either dried out or empty. And I have my little paintbrush holder right here, which I need to put more of my own brushes in there, really. These are just like old manky ones. I would also like to say, as somebody that is not very good at staying organized, I really implemented a lot of professional organizer hacks in a previous video for my art products, which honestly I cannot recommend professionally organizing enough, because I organized this months ago and it still looks pretty good. I'm going to show you. I've not reorganized these supplies whatsoever, but it's nice because it's so chronically organized that I just always, everything has a place and it's just easy to put back. Okay, this is not a good example, but still, this, look how tidy it still is. Like, it's still, I mean, that fell over because I moved it, but this is so nicely organized still because everything has its place. These units, by the way, are from Wayfair. They also sell these on Pottery Barn for like $300 more, but if you look on Wayfair, this is where I bought them from. Look how organized it still is. It's not perfect, but like it almost looks identical to the day that I organized it. So helpful because everything, again, has a place. So yeah, this is basically the room. It is just such a nice little space. I also have this really nice standing desk here. Also, this new chair that I bought, I absolutely love it. It is my favorite chair ever. Isn't it beautiful? It does this thing. So I can like rock in it. There's that, and there's no paint on it yet. Gold legs there, as you can see. And it's just a nice cream. It has a bit of back support. And over in this corner right here, I have my old units. Those of you who've been with me since my filming in a walk-in closet days will recognize this. I got the retro Mickey plush. Look how cute. I actually could not find this when I first looked for it, but I managed to get him. Very happy because he's for the 50th anniversary. So he was hard to find, not quite as hard to find as the Figment popcorn bucket though. Am I right? So yeah, this is the room. Ignore that. Well, you're not going to ignore it because I'm showing you now. My boyfriend's dog, when I first moved into this place, we put him in here when we'd leave the house and he freaked out and then ate the door. So now I'm going to go and show you my shop room where I package and keep a lot of my products. I'm very excited for this because I'm so happy with how it looks. So basically, as soon as you leave this room right here, there is a little hallway. And this right here is the cupboard I'm going to be using for all of my extra art supplies. It's pretty empty at the moment because I've not transferred everything yet. A Karen. I've also just noticed the shelf. Like, how useless is that? Close that up, and in here is my packaging room. Everything is all set up and I am obsessed. I think it looks really, really nice. I'll start here. These are all of my brushes, my brush sets that haven't been organized yet. They just came in. These ones right here are just like spare ones. If ever for some reason someone needs a brush replaced, I can just grab one and send them out like that. So this is the packaging for the brushes right here. We have the sleeves, we have the backing cards. I actually need to order a few more. These were actually not due in until the end of March, but they all turned up really early. So I have all of these paintbrushes here. About 1/5 of all of these are already sold for pre-orders. So you can pre-order these if you like before they go up for sale again, most likely the beginning of March sometime. I basically spent all of last year trying to perfect the perfect paintbrush set, and these are just really, really high quality, and they've had amazing reviews so far from people. So I have my little Michael's cart here, which I've used for literally everything. I can't even tell you how many things I've used this thing for. It's absolutely amazing, and it's the best $30 I've ever spent. This is mostly going to be used for printing orders, but also it's capable of being good for editing as well if I need it. So yeah, basically all the orders will come through here. They'll be weighed. The printer labels will come out here. This is a really awesome little label printer. Then I have my Artistic Bearco tape, which is a paper tape that is activated by water, the stickiness of it. Here's a purse that I found. There was $50 in it. Yes, it's got polar bears on it. I found this little unit here from Target a while ago for $5, and it is the most handy thing that I've ever found. So I have just a bunch of small envelopes here I usually put stickers in. We have some actual stickers right here, some eco-friendly stickers. I have all of my stamps. This is also eco-friendly because it's soy-based ink. Some more stickers down there, some envelopes and cards and things like that. This right here is really cool. What I'm gonna be using when I send out my mugs. So basically, all paper-based, and they actually use this kind of thing in Disney as well when they wrap all of your breakables. It's just basically paper. I'm actually not sure what it's called, but it's just really good packaging material that's also really eco-friendly as well. Down here we've got a filing cabinet because I am an adult and I have to keep things organized, accounting and fun stuff. So basically I put these desks together myself because I wanted something custom that was going to fit the space that I had. So basically I have these 4 units. I have a small one here, a larger one right here, another small one, and then another large one there. Again, these were from Pottery Barn. They actually were cheap on clearance because they don't have tops to them. They were completely hollow, so you could reach in. And these units are literally butcher blocks from Home Depot. They were like $200, I think, for this huge long plank of wood. And then it's basically plonked on these little Pottery Barn units here. On this side, we have my Sublimation Printer, which is attached to this computer as well. So when I make a design and I want to print it onto a pencil case or a paint mug or something like that, I'll print it out with the Sublimation Printer, and then I'll take it over to the heat press, which is right here. This is just a regular printer, so if I just need to print off documents for some reason, it's there. Also this Epsom, what's it called? Scanner, there we go. These chairs were from Polly and Bark, I believe it's called. I may get another one for this side, but yeah, I don't really need it. It would just kind of fill the space a little bit better. And last but not least, I actually have a closet right here. Oh, it's this from my, oh, that was a cursed year. This was literally from February of 2020. I ran 13 miles. And inside here is going to be my little stock room. So this is where I'm going to be keeping all of the stock for the products. So this is just some of the mugs we're going to be sublimating. And this is all pouches for the pencil cases. This is by no means all of them. These are just the ones I could get a hold of for right now. But yeah, this is basically my little stock room closet. I'm going to be putting more in, obviously, at a later date. So yeah, this is it. There we go. Okay, so let me know in the comments down below what you think of this space. I just really needed to change things up a little bit, and I'm just really grateful that I even have this opportunity to do this. I'm so every day so grateful for your support, all of you that watch me. Obviously none of this would be possible without all of your support, so thank you so much. I promise my content is going to be bigger and better throughout this year. I really needed that month off. I found the last couple of years very difficult, as have many of you. Obviously some of you hasn't phased you whatsoever. Some of you have had good things come out of all of this. Me personally, I mean, I can't complain because I'm so fortunate that you know, I'm not in a position where I faced a job loss or had a lot of risk or even had to work as a medical professional, because I cannot even begin to imagine how difficult that would be right now. You know, I did go to the extreme, you know, with my mum being immune compromised. You know, I found it very difficult because I had to worry about her. We stayed inside for 13.5 months. And during the last 2 years, I really could have used some time off, but I didn't. I used this obviously all as a distraction, but I really could have used that extra bit of time off just to kind of take a break from how difficult it is, because nobody is meant to be 24/7 every single day kind of hyper analyzing their actions. Someone said online the other day how we're basically having to do almost like a NASA level analysis of everything that we plan, and we as humans are not supposed to be in like fight or flight mode this consistently for this long. So I just wanted to say that, because a lot of you ask me how I'm so upbeat in my videos and how I'm this or how I'm that. But a lot of the time behind the scenes I'm not, and I have really struggled the last couple of years, and I feel like now is the time, this is the year that I need to really push myself to stop worrying so much and get better and just take time off if I need it, to reach out to have help with my content, because I am pretty much a one-woman band. You know, I moved into this space last year, nearly a year ago. I set all of my camera stuff up. I film, edit myself. I got all of my paintbrush, obviously, behind the scenes sorted out. Researching manufacturers, getting all of the shipping supplies, putting it all away, organising it. I've had 2 puppies in the span of 2 years, one of which is 24/7 in a diaper because he submits pees constantly, and it's been an insane amount of stress. Doing admin, answering emails, being my own manager, dealing with contracts, dealing with my accounting and my taxes. And it is very much so a one-person show at the moment, and I realise that I need help with it. Okay, beside the point, this is not a sob story for me, this is just me saying that I realise that in order to help myself mentally and physically, I need to take more time mentally and physically if I feel I need it, instead of being like, oh no, I shouldn't be doing nothing, I should be doing this. Oh no, I shouldn't be doing that. Because at the end of the day, nothing is more important than your health. So even if I feel lazy if I'm not doing something, I've realized it's important. So I'm gonna have help with editing, I'm gonna have help with shipping my products, and just taking more time to film my content and actually make artwork. And that's okay. I'm not lazy if I don't do all of it myself. You know, I constantly compare myself to, you know, people that are working 60 hours a week, because I'm not. And I'm like, well, I should not be stressed, because I'm doing a job that many people would love to be able to do. I'm doing a job that, you know, you should love every second of it. And the truth of the matter is, I understand that my feelings are also valid, and with what's been going on in the world and not taking any breaks, it's okay to feel that way. It's okay for you too if you're struggling. It's been difficult. And yeah, that was a bit of a ramble. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to again say thank you so much for your support, because it genuinely means so much to me. So yes, thank you so much again for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already, and feel free to give the video a thumbs up as well. Keep your eyes peeled for probably every single Thursday. I think is going to be my upload schedule still. Every Thursday. I may change it going forward, but Thursday should be the sweet spot for now. So yes, keep your eyes peeled for more content, thumbs the video up, turn the notification bell on, all that good stuff. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.